Hello, Cappies. What's going on? Hey, y'all. So, let me see if my mic is on. Uh, let's see. Testing, testing. Okay. Mm, testing, testing. Okay. Okay, y'all. So, hey, welcome to my channel. For those who are new, hello, my name is Tika. And before we start, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and leave a comment below. And also, for those who are already subscribed, welcome back. I appreciate y'all so much for subscribing. So, Capricorn, what's up with y'all energy? I was like, I have to do a reading on this. So, I'm going to be using my Amira, and I'm also going to pull ancestry messages from the ancestors because I feel like y'all are emotionally going through it. Like, this goes for Capricorn Sun, Mars, Venus, rising. Okay, some of you, if you're like an Aquarius, you probably got Capricorn in your chart. Just look at your birth chart if this resonates with you. Okay, um, cross watchers are welcome. Just please be sensitive and be kind to people in the comment section if y'all want to leave a comment. Okay, so yeah, Capricorn, your energy is like really. It's like I'm getting like on guard type thing. It's like you sick of people's shit too. You're sick of people's shit, and it's like now it's time for war. Like that's how I'm feeling. Like now it's time for war because I already pulled out two messages from the mirror deck, and it says passion and short term. Passion, short term. So I'm already not liking this, especially when it comes to the short term. That means like a quick fling. You probably was in a situation. This probably might happen in the future, or this already had happened. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Um, you feel like something ended short and abruptly with somebody you was with. Let's see what tarot say about that. Let me just I already saved my cards too. Okay. Explain the passion in the short term for Capricorns. This can also mean a business, but so far it looks like it's pertaining to love. I didn't want to do too much focus on love, but I feel like this is a really affecting y'all. All right. So these cards that came out, marriage. So this is somebody you thought about that it would have been long term. You thought it would have been long term because it said the Ten of Cups, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands in reverse, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. So because it says short term, so I'm thinking this is somebody who either gave you hopes on being long term. This is somebody you thought that it was going to just be long term. Um, the five of Pentacles in reverse. This gave you a spiritual awakening too. It was too much adversities in this situation. Wow. Yeah, I feel like this was a obstacle for y'all in your life. An insensitive person. I feel like whoever this was, I feel like the person who he was with just ended it or just clarify the short term. Clarify the short term. Capricorn. Okay, it's the short term. Some of you are even like coming to the realization that you make poor dating choices. And you don't even want to like focus on nobody else either after the situation. Because the Seven of Cups in reverse is here. That's like either having one option or don't want to be bothered with all the options. It's like you're finally finding clarity. Like some of you have an awakening that you have poor judgment when it comes to dating. Wow, Capricorn, that's growth. You know that, right? That is growth. Oh, wow. Capricorn, whatever happened to you in this situation, yo, y'all turning into Empress status. Empress, Emperor, like it, changed you. Like something like, I feel like it's like a shift paradigm for y'all. Like I might sound like I'm mad dramatic, but that's how this energy feels. It's like something traumatic happened to you that you feel like it really broke your heart to the point like it transformed you. You're not even accepting people. Like people's coming at you, giving you offers, and you like, it's not like you're not even that bitter. Like it's like you're not trying to be fucked up to these people, but you already know, like, yo, I got myself. I got to stand on my own ground. Like y'all tapping into your Aries. Y'all probably got Aries in your chart. I got Aries in my 10th house. I'm a Capricorn, by the way. Capricorn Sun. I have Capricorn in my 7th house, and I'm a Capricorn Neptune and Uranus. What else? I think that's all I have Capricorn in. Capricorn in my 7th house. People who have Capricorn in the 7th house, just know it's not best to get married before your age 30. Some people don't even know that. So if you feel like, oh, okay, for example, recently I did a birth chart reading on a friend. Him and someone else too got married before the age of 30. So I looked at their birth chart, and they end up divorcing too. So I looked at their birth chart, and what I saw, what they had in their 7th house, Capricorn and Saturn. Saturn, Capricorn in the 7th house. For those who have that placement in your birth chart, if you have that placement in your birth chart, Capricorn, Saturn, 7th house, just know it's not best to get married before your Saturn return. Okay? Look this up. Saturn return. Okay? Because if you get married before that, I'm sorry, you're going to get a divorce. Because there's a lesson you're supposed to learn before doing that. So it's like you're kind of jumping, and then the universe got to be like, you didn't learn something. I'm telling you. So it's either you tap into this energy or somebody's going to come into your life with that energy. Let's see. Clarify the 4 cups. I think somebody's also thinking about you too. They having like a regret. Some of you don't be down on yourself, because I feel like some of you are like, damn, I'm the reason. Like y'all owning up to like, yo, I'm the reason why I have fucked up relationships, because I'm not doing A, B, C, or D. Yeah, y'all having like spiritual healing. Like y'all trying to heal yourself from what happened. It's like y'all learning about yourselves. Some of you feel like this whole situation was like it caused a loss. I think some of you are actually going through financial struggles due to this. Please be careful. Don't let this like fuck up your finances. Try to focus, okay? Because you know they said like if your love life is rocky, sometimes people's finances are rocky. Some of you, yeah, y'all focusing on like spirituality, because look, the Hierophant and the Star. Some of you even want to go, like, some of you probably started going to church. Some of you started, how to say, y'all really thought y'all was going to be committed to this person. Y'all really thought y'all was going to be committed to this person. Damn. It's like some of you are even going to take, like, y'all going to tap into this Emperor energy. Wow, you're going to tap into this Emperor energy. Get the Hierophant and Emperor. And then you're going to use spirituality and everything you've been through. You're going to share with people everything you've been through. Some of you are even thinking about writing a book, doing something creative. Some of you are going back to school. Like, y'all started focusing. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, whatever happened to y'all, it caused a whole shift. Like, a change. Like, oh, like, some of you woke up to, oh, hell no, I will not be treated like this. I will not be treated like this. Some of you are even going to therapy, because this also means this is kind of like almost like talking to a therapist. You see these 2 people down here? Yeah. All right, clarify that on the Emperor. I feel like this is y'all energy. Clarify the Emperor. The King of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, y'all slowly, like, y'all ascending. Y'all ascending. This doesn't go for all Capricorns. Like, if this resonates with you, this means this message is for you. Okay? Yeah, the Aries energy too. It's like y'all gonna shift. Like y'all going from the here, like, yo, I know I'm the shit. And y'all beautiful too, by the way. So it's like, yo, I know I'm the shit. I got my shit together. I'm focusing on me. I'm doing me. Y'all gonna transition from the leadership to this. Y'all gonna, cause y'all trying to, you know what? Capricorn is actually the ruler of the 3D. Like when you really study it, because Capricorn is about materialism. That's why in tarot, this is why I'm like, yo, why the ten of coins is upside down? Y'all can't be getting that. Y'all gotta be up here. Y'all gotta turn up. Don't let this situation tear you down, because that's how you fall from grace, man. Y'all control the 3D. So if you a negative Capricorn, you're gonna be doing demonic shit. In tarot, the devil is actually, nobody's perfect. We have the light and we have the dark. It's almost like the yin and the yang, you know? You gotta make sure your root chakra is stable. Because when your root chakra is off, that's when your money's off, caps. And that's a fact. Earth signs, period. That goes to Capricorns, Virgos, and Tauruses. You gotta remain on top of your game. Okay? Yeah, y'all the manifestors. Y'all gotta manifest. Tap into your creativity. Some of you have news coming in and maybe delayed. You're probably waiting on something. Like I said, some of you are really guarded and protected. It's like now you're focusing on you. Some of you are thinking about traveling. Some of you want to meet like shamans, which I do too. Some of you, it's like y'all want to meet spiritual leaders, a teacher. Even if it don't got to do with spirituality, it's like you want to educate. You want higher education in both the 3D, in this reality, and the spiritual. Y'all smart. Y'all smart. The strength card, Leo energy. Yeah, some of you may have Leo in your chart or connected to a Leo. It says inner strength, courage. Yeah, y'all tapping in. Y'all not playing. Overcoming self-doubt. Y'all not playing. Y'all tapping in. Y'all tapping the fuck in. Y'all like, you know what? I know what I want in my life. And y'all been, some of you Capricorns been through a lot. I know some Capricorns, like Capricorns I know, including myself, yo, their life is like what? Like a fucking horror movie. Like if they told you the things that they've been through, you'd be like, damn. And then they always persevere. They keep going. They keep going. That's why some of these people make the best leaders. They don't. I'm not trying to say only you Capricorns. Everybody can be the best that they can be. But I feel like Capricorn got the status of the corporate world. Like you know how to handle shit on the corporate type shit. Who's a Capricorn? Jeff Bezos, the guy of Amazon. He's a Capricorn. Martin Luther King was a Capricorn. Who else was a Capricorn? Aaliyah, Sade. You know who I noticed was a Capricorn? Rest in peace to her. Shaquilla Robinson. And you say she had, they said she had her own business or whatever like that. But you could tell by her spirit, like she was one of those Capricorns. I know she's been through a lot when she was younger. You can probably tell because she was so nice to people who wasn't nice to her. And I've also, not to make this about myself, but I have also realized that about myself. Because remember, the opposite of Capricorn is Cancer. So some of you might be a Cancer rising or have Cancer as a moon, Cancer in your chart. So a part of us, like we know when to get business done and we know when to be loving to family. But if we get betrayal from the people that's supposed to love us, that shit cold, yo, we start to become cold. We shut down and focus on the money. That's how it is. We focus like on how to transform shit, transmute it. Like, oh, how can I take this disappointment, betrayal, and anger and turn it into something, that can benefit not only myself, because sometimes you got to learn how to not be selfish. Acknowledge your feelings. And like, yo, now what I'm going to do to help other people not go through something that I went through. Some of you are going to do something with this. You're going to, let me see. Yeah, big changes is coming. Like, y'all starting to click. Your heart chakra, you starting to be like, you know what? I know I need to move on and I need to forgive this situation that I went through. Some of you are really thinking about moving, new location. Like, some of you are really thinking about starting like a whole new life for yourself. Some of you are going to be impulsive about it too. So be careful. Make sure you do some more thinking. And some of you, y'all really on that mindset, like, yo, I get what I want. Like, it's time for me to get what I want. Like, wow. What's the advice? Give me one more card. Yeah, some of you got to move on from the past. The advice is childhood memories past. Y'all actually did come out in reverse. So some of you are finally letting go of the past. I realize that what's been holding me back is my past. What's been holding me back is what I've been through in childhood. And I feel like this person that you was connected to, that was a short fling, I really believe this person was a karmic. This person was a karmic. Remember, sometimes he's like, yo, it was a connection. You know what I'm saying? You probably felt connected to this person, but this person was a karmic. A karmic. It was a lesson you're supposed to learn from that. And you learned it quick. You learned it quick. You learned it real quick. Some people don't learn their karmic lesson. They stay in a loop again, 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 again. It's like, yo, why am I staying in this situation? Why am I still with this person? Because you didn't learn the lesson. Some people don't learn the lesson. In Capricorn, you're learning the lesson. You realize, like, yo, maybe I'm attracting myself to certain people because of my past. What I was taught, programmed. Because remember, we are the way we are is because what we're taught from, this 3D existence. Like, you have to do this, to do that. You have to do this, you have to do that. No, who are you really? Be your true, authentic self and live up to that. If somebody don't love you for who you are, that means that's not the person for you. It's just that simple. I had to learn that. I was in a betrayal with someone recently, and that shit fucked me up. This year was a very learning year, but it, like, spiritually, I'm like, yo. And I was so angry at him to the point, it's like, yo, how could you? I said, I know how y'all feel. And this really woke me up to, like, learning a lot about myself even more from within. I had to go tap into, like, meditation and go back to my childhood. Like, why do I accept certain people like this in my life? What made me attract to this person? And then I realized me and him was trauma bonding. He had issues going on from his childhood, and I have issues from my childhood. So those two together don't mesh well, because if this person is not healed and this person's not healed, we come together, we both got a ball of fucked up shit going on with us. Of course, he got secrets. I have secrets. Even though, I had like one secret, but it was something more personal. It was not to hurt him. He had a lot of secrets that hurt me because it was lies. He kept telling lies. This one, my secret was more of a if he asked, I would tell. But most of the times he knew like 90% of me. Him is like I didn't know him at all because everything was a lie. The mask fell off. And that was my tower moment. I had to realize, whoa, hold the fuck up. What did I just go through? Is this life? And then the rose-colored glasses came off. I know I'm dramatic, y'all, but this shit, because I broke up with my ex in February. He did some fucked up shit to me too. Then instead of me just chilling out, focusing on myself, healing, I was trying to focus on myself and date. Of course, someone he knows. And it felt like an instant connection for me. Like, oh wow, I feel like I've known you. Like, because him and I have like similar things that we're interested in. But then again, now I'm thinking, like, was that even true or a lie? Because I found out that my ex used to always gossip to him about me and his relationship. So knowing like yo, it's a crazy. So I know y'all probably going through it. And I'm one of those that been through a lot. It's like, yo, I was in foster care when I was a child. I was adopted. I had to learn how to love myself. And I'm still working on loving myself. And this is why after that situation, the dude got exposed. I was like, yo, I cannot be fucking moving on la 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 la. Because there's a lot of people out here in wolves. What is it? Wolves in sheep's clothing. And then I had to study more and found out that this person was my karmic. All of them were my karmics. We were all karmically tied. We were destined to go through that so we can learn the lesson. What was the lesson for each of us? But I don't know. I feel like I learned the lesson. And you know how I found out this is my karmic partner? So let me tell y'all how to see if you're in a relationship with a karmic, okay? Now, check your sun sign. If your sun sign is the same as somebody's rising, moon, and what else? Sun, rising, moon, and that's all I know for now, right? Sun, rising, and moon. In your 12th house. Check the 12th house too. The 12th house is the subconscious and it means karma. So whatever you bring from the past life, if you got unfinished business, whatever happened between you and this person in the past life is coming up again, but it's in a different form. That's why sometimes you feel like you've known somebody before. Like, oh, you're so familiar. It's because that person's soul is familiar. So we got to get out of this, like, oh, this whole matrix shit and really think deep, like spiritually inclined, ascend, and really pick up on energy. Like, we got to operate on energy, y'all. Because when I got with this person, I was ignoring my intuition, not knowing that was really my intuition warning me that this person was up to no good. This person is not being honest with you. Now I was picking it up. I was picking it up. And now I learned that whatever's going on in here is a warning. It's different when it's going on up here. Because we're all human. When we step into something new, of course, our mind is going to be like, what if this person's doing that? Because, the ego kicks in. But if you don't feel nothing down here or going on, you know what I'm saying, as a nervous in the body, then there's nothing you should worry about. I believe you should trust that person. Give it, like, just see it and wait it out. Especially if all of it is going on up here. Now, if it's going on, oh, you're feeling off, like maybe I'm just nervous. No, that's God warning you to abort. The spirit is warning you to abort. And I failed that. And now I know, you know what? I was meant to go through that so I can see now nobody can take advantage of me no more. Nobody can play with me no more. Like I'm dumb. Because a part of me was like ignoring it. It was like I was giving myself the answers, but I was like ignoring it. Don't ever neglect yourself. Don't ever ignore yourself. Because your intuition is there to protect you. And God, that's God. Because people think when you by yourself, because I live by myself. So they be like, if you by yourself, then you're not protected. Forgetting that there's spiritual things going on that we can't see. And which I believe is operating at a high effect during these times. Because when I say people out here are allowing the demon to fucking take the wheel, they're allowing the demon to take the wheel. And I had to realize that with that situation I've been through. It was no conflict resolution, no nothing. Straight conflict, arguments, like, yo, just say sorry. And that's the thing, Capricorn, if you did something fucked up to somebody, say sorry. If they did something fucked up to you and they don't say sorry, because we got people out here who are wrong and strong, just know, I know it'll make you angry because it made me angry. Just know that all you can do is pray for that person, because that person don't see how much they hurt you. Some people don't believe in treat people how you want to be treated. They don't believe in that. Some people have to go through hard lessons in life, really like rock bottom, to understand how karma works. Especially when it comes to Capricorn energy, because there's something called Capricorn karma. Because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is discipline, responsibility, structure. Saturn is the big daddy of lessons. I don't know why people don't tap into that Saturn energy and realize, like, don't be playing with people. And I realize, Capricorn, a lot of people underestimate you. And I'm starting to see why some people don't like Capricorn energy, not knowing that they probably got Capricorn in their chart. Because somebody could be like, for example, somebody could be not a Gemini. So Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, any other sign besides Capricorn, but they got Capricorn in their Mars, but they don't even know it. So they kind of like moving and grinding and stuff like that, because Mars is about action, right? Somebody could say to this person, damn, like I would assume you were Capricorn, because the way you getting that money, you really focus, not knowing that that person has Capricorn in the Mars energy. The drive, the ambition, in the action planet of Mars, which is fire, action, desire, sex. So to have Capricorn energy in Mars, that's sick. Not in a bad way, but like, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like a lot of people underestimate y'all. It's like people like playing with y'all. It's kind of fucking weird. Playing with us. And I feel like while you manifesting someone new to come in too, I'm telling y'all gonna get that love. But I feel like y'all gotta get out of the vibration y'all was in. It was a certain area of vibration. Some of y'all want to move because y'all feel like where y'all living is just not it. You feel like it's low vibrational. I gotta pee, y'all. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Between these two, like, ain't nothing. Like, y'all are really about to do something serious. Like, I feel like when you step into that energy of like bossing up, like basically Capricorn is the boss. Like yo, when y'all really step into that shit, y'all gonna meet somebody, and you're gonna love what you do, and you're gonna be fair. Some of you make sure you're fair in whatever position. Some of you are going into new jobs too. Focus on your money. Matter of fact, let me get the advice on the ten of Pentacles in reverse. Let me use this deck, the Rider-Waite deck. Yeah, so that's what got y'all in y'all bag now. Because this shit happened. Somebody broke your heart. Somebody was playing with y'all short term. It could have been a mutual agreement too, but it probably hurt. But so far, the cards that came out, it don't look like it was something mutual. It seemed like the person was fucking with you in and out, in and out, in and out. I'm surprised the devil card didn't come out. Oh, remember I just said, yo, I'm surprised the devil card didn't came out. Boom. Y'all releasing yourself from that toxic person. Y'all walking away. Y'all not fucking with this person no more. Because y'all woke up. Y'all realized the person for who they are. This is like abandonment in a way. So y'all really done. It's in reverse. It's to the point y'all not even thinking about going back to that person. Y'all trying to get out of the victim energy because y'all, a lot of y'all Capricorns been through a lot, and this is what's gonna happen for you. This is what's gonna happen for you. Boom. That's when you're gonna be over flooded with love, and then that's when you're gonna tap into your confidence. A lot of y'all starting to realize y'all worth. This is what it is. Y'all realizing y'all worth. Y'all realizing y'all worth. Because this toxic shit, it was causing too much. See, all of this is in reverse because you refuse. You refuse to let this be a reality. Because if it was in the upright, that's when I would have told you you're stuck in it. Some of you might be stuck in it. Get out of this. Turn this shit around, release it. And when you do that, boom. That's pretty much it. So believe in yourself, heal yourself. Don't let this shit tear you up in pieces. Be in peace, okay, y'all? I love y'all Capricorns. Until next time, see y'all later, okay?